Yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mike, 180! Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Under 10.
Former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Kill! Hey, seam 6.
Come on, boy.
On play action, Fitzpatrick rolling to his right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Like 20!
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
5-0 here.
They run it with Ballage. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Stop your whining.
Hey, 5-0.
Ballage. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Go ahead.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
SOS.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting with Week 17. Charles, 211 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game. So in playoff time, when he plays big, which he normally does, Tennessee tends to have success. That's the kind of back that they have in Derrick Henry.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Right there in the middle, 55.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
5.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. He's got Lewis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, Haywood.
55.
Go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Coming.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check 55. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 55. Go ahead. Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, get in the weight room.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 59 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down now, it's Lewis. Call it a gain of 1 yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Big series right here. We got to step.
To throw is Tannehill. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now Lewis here on first down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Undercrunch. Check 9, check 9.
Greystone travel.
Check. Fresno.
Go.
Now they'll run with Lewis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm coming. Watch out.
Go on.
Shit.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Mike 55.
Come off the ball hard. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They snap it to Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And all the way down to the 37. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 57 yards on the ground.
First down. 1st and 10.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Come on, switch on.
Check 49. Check 49.
Watch that, watch that, watch that. Hey, watch that.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The Titans take over.
Let's go,
first and
baby.
10
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, eat. Rip right.
Regular. 55 is mine, guys, 55.
So don't say nothing.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Throw left side, complete. It's Grant. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Here we go.
Here we go. 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Cordray Tankersley on the stop defensively.
It's a game of 5. Brings up second.
From the 30 on second down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rashad Jones. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing Fitzpatrick, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Just like that.
Jeff, go Jeff. Hey, orbit.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike.
Left.
Stay with your man.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. But it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Regular.
Here we go.
Strong.
Check nickel.
PPP.
To throw again. Fitzpatrick going for the deep ball. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Switch.
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, You've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
And now here is another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. The quick slant caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but
okay.
September 10th.
It's a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Certainly you have to, and why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, 37 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Tannehill uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Titans. 53 yards. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Parker, the intended target. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They gonna need some
80 weapon.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Look at me. Door.
A 2nd down run with Lewis. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
You're out.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check 52.
X3, 218, chopper.
Again, it's Lewis. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Blue draw corkers. Hey, Haywood.
Check 4, check 4.
55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, high 7.
All day. Check, 55's the Mike.
Yes.
55's the Mike. All day, dog.
Now.
Here's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
You can't stop me. Right there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Fitzpatrick on first down. And this is caught at the 20. He got 29 yards that time. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's
That's
go.
the
Right,
end of the
80.
third quarter of play.
Check
With the
55,
score,
Mike.
Dolphins
Here we go.
42.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
At the 5-yard line.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. He's cracking. He's checking crack.
On second down, it's Lewis. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They try again with Lewis. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Check.
A gain of 4
Switch
yards.
gears.
It's now fourth down.
Look, squeeze.
Watch twist. Watch.
Hey. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on fourth down on the other side leads immediately to a first and goal.
Kill, kill, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those.
Now we think about dinner plans, but we also know that playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Tannehill now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
No gain on this defense.
Here's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Tannehill completes it to Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Here's Tannehill, eluding the pressure right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
On the ready.
Day, baby. No. Off.
On 2nd down now, it's Lewis. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Regular.
First down, Fitzpatrick. Going deep here for Parker. And now here is another interception. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
30.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 15. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will extend this big lead. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And Walker has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Crunch time, defense.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. Past the 20, 10, and he down Miami. Sanders now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Set. 10-2 stop.
Right there in the middle. 55.
Hey, let's get some penetration.
5.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Get down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
PPP.
Smooth. Mike 29.
Fitzpatrick here to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
70, Indy.
At the 16-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tannehill to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Tannehill, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.